Butterfly. The Newberry Crater Volcanic Monument, and we're here at the big flow, the big obsidian flow, and this is pretty sweet. There's steps, as you can tell by my breathing. We've already gone up several right here, and they've built this little wall, and in the wall has pieces of obsidian here. Obsidian is a volcanic glass, and it's really truly one of my favorite quote-unquote rocks. It's not really a rock, but it's similar. And this is an enormous place, and I'm coming up the hill, or these stairs, and you'll see how big it is. And it's just full of obsidian, pumice, and yeah, obsidian and pumice, and two different kinds of pumice. You can see it. Kind of a cool little... Alright, had to change out the memory card here. We've gone up the rest of the stairs, and here's Mark, and he's enjoying the view. This view is pretty spectacular. But the trail is going to continue on. And this flow is, I think it said it's about 10% obsidian. There is a lot of glass, and the trail now is broken up, and it's going to get even more so. There are little tiny pieces of obsidian in the trail, so you'll notice that my tevas have changed out to hiking boots, closed-toed. Mark's got his on. This is proper foot gear for this kind of thing. Obsidian is extremely sharp, so good boots, and we're going to head up the trail. The full memory card is now available. God, this is gorgeous. Oh my gosh. It's like a little side trail here, and you can see like pieces of the really shiny stuff is where you see in the obsidian. Let's see. It's like an overlook over here. So this flow is only 1,300 years old, so it's really young when it comes to volcanic activity. This region has a ton of volcanic activity. Many different years and ages old, but this one is really young. It's pretty sweet. There's more people coming up the stairs. Mark's reading one of the signs. There's lots of little signs along here too, talking about like what you're seeing and how it happened. Pretty sweet. I'm gonna go on up before I get people in front of me. And it's kind of moonscape-like here. It's pretty, it's sweet. I absolutely love volcanic regions and rock. It's just something that I just resonate with a lot. So for me, this is just amazing. Oh my God, look at that. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. Continuing. You see where they sort of blew up into and thrust into different little spots and then have broken down. Ooh, there's a really huge chunk of really shiny stuff back there. Alright, I'm going to film again when I get to the top because this is looking like it needs my full attention for footing. So here's just more of this flow of obsidian and pumice. You see Paulina Lake down there, and we've just been sitting here having a water break with this awesome tree. I mean, this is amazing. This lodgepole pine is up here in the middle of this flow, providing shade, so we shared a little bit of our water with it as a thank you. You've got Paulina Peak back there behind us. There, a little bit more of the flow. This is a loop trail. Absolutely breathtaking up here. We're coming up to an overlook here. God, check this out. I mean, the sun is on the rock, so this is an enormous piece of obsidian. It's just huge. It's not even the biggest one we've seen up here either. I mean, this thing is so cool. Okay, this is kind of fun. Somebody scratched in a little peace sign right there. Can you see that? Cool. Okay. So very carefully walking through this black little bit with the camera. Yeah, the view of the lake is amazing from up here too. So beautiful. Paulina Lake. I used to come to Paulina Lake a lot when I was a little kid. When I lived here before, 30 years ago. I guess we're going on 31 years ago, probably. And it's a beautiful lake. And there's another lake just on the other side, which you can't see from here right now. You can kind of see where it would be. There's a little hollow over there. So that's East Lake, or where East Lake is. And pretty much my all-time favorite beer is named after Paulina Lake too, so it's kind of fun. The Paulina Lake Pilsner by Cascade Lakes Brewery. Little beer trivia there. Loving Paulina Peak, looking good. You can actually drive up to the top of Paulina Peak, and it's about 8,000 feet. We were thinking we might do it, but there's a lot of smoke in the air for some forest fires, and I'm not sure if the views will be as good, so we'll see if we're going to do it or not. But, oh my god, look at that shiny rock. Oh god. Glass. Oh wow. Look at that. Can you tell I like obsidian? I really like obsidian. I also like this guy. Yep. Chuckle, chuckle, chuckle. Alright, you guys. Here at East Lake, the wind has really picked up, and the waves are coming in here. But what's really sweet is that most of this right here, this is all obsidian. I mean, it's almost entirely obsidian. There's a few things mixed in, but the whole shore is obsidian. You can kind of see it. We're going to see about a walk over to a hot spring we haven't been to before. We've never been to the one at East Lake. We've been to the one along Paulina, and you have to hike to it. This one's a little bit of a hike, but not a lot. There are osprey flying out over the lake right now. so beautiful. Alright, I'm gonna go this way.
And this is Mari swimming in East Lake. You probably hear the wind in the microphone. It's going to be really cool when she gets out. I'm not swimming because of that. I pull back a little bit. You can see the shoreline on the other side. Just up the shore, we've got the boat ramps for the East Lake Resort. A few boats in there. And I turn around. And we've got some cabins up here. Cabins are rentable. You can stay in them for a few days or a week or however long. And then just the south, beyond the cabins, you've got the campground. And way down there you've got a boat launch. And down just off the that hill there, there's a rock outcrop, and on either side of that are some hot springs. Right now a little mucky and dirty and algae filled and need a little time to be cleaned out. And that right there is what they call Little Crater. On the other side of Little Crater is a campground on the shore of Paulina Lake. And there's our swimmers still playing around in the water.
This is the view from my picnic blanket that I am laying on right now on the shore of East Lake. I'm flying over. Every once in a while there's a huge group of bow swifts, of fox swifts, depending on how you say it. Look how blue that is. Oh gosh, blue sky. And the sun is setting a little bit down there. My knee out of the way. The wind's tossing the boats here in the docks. It's just gorgeous. There's my knees again. And back to looking at the sky. And these sunlit trees. And the birds that are flying over. See if I can get them on film. Whoa, they're really fast. I don't know if any of them are getting in there. Nothing else? You can enjoy the blue sky. Wow. Oh, there went one. Yay! Oh, wait, and look what's going on over here. I love it. Hat over the face. Alright, let's see if I can